So, third and fourth and final one is snack hacks. So, not hula hoops, as some of you may be disappointed. So we've got snack hacks, my top snack hacks. Wow, that's crazy to say. Didn't think about that. Snack hacks. There we go. So number one for me, Greek yogurt. Again, simply because of the volume. So I'm someone I like to eat a lot of food. So Greek yogurt is perfect for me. There's a lot of volume. And you don't feel guilty for having a lot of it because there's not as many calories. Do you need to be careful? Yeah, of course you do. It's always about portion size and portion control. But in terms of how much you can have versus the cost or how guilty you feel because of having it, Greek yogurt is a great one to have, and it should just always be in the fridge. If you don't like the taste of Greek yogurt, good. You can add some protein powder in it to change the flavor. So for me, like my like thing that's keeping me on track and keeping me sane is Greek yogurt with like chocolate protein powder, chocolate peanut powder as well. Um, Not only does it like triple your protein intake, but it also just makes the Greek yogurt taste a little bit nicer if you don't really like the bland taste. Greek yogurt is also a great way to kind of advance or spice up your sauce game. So if you're cooking like chicken and rice and you're bored of the plainness of it, Greek yogurt chucked in with your chicken and rice with a bit of lime sauce or some Nando sauce is a really nice way just to kind of give you that, you know, sauce texture without it also being the cost of sauce calories. So, that's another thing you need to be careful if you're on a weight loss journey. Sauces can be quite criminal. So using something like Greek yogurt is a really nice way to still gain that benefit, um, but without, again, having the cost of calories. So, chopped vegetables, really, really simple. So, your chopped carrots, your chopped cucumber. Cucumber is a great one, good for detoxing the body, lots of fluid as well. Um, Tomatoes, peppers. If you must, then you can have a hummus dip. No hate on that, but just be careful, because it can be quite high in calories and really easy to consume. Because that's another thing, right, as well. So if it's easy to consume, then it's quite dangerous because you can just have loads and loads of it without even thinking. Nuts are on there. Obviously, that's dependent if you're allergic or not. Again, it's a good snack, but I think I put this on here more so just for caution because you always see mixed nuts promoted everywhere. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you should be having some nuts, a really easy snack. True. Um, Again, they're just really easy to eat. Um, so, um, they're really easy to eat. They're really easy to overconsume. So if you are on a calorie deficit, then I'd stay away from nuts personally, unless you're able just to have like a little pot of it, and then you kind of know how many calories are there. Um, Diet drinks are a game changer. Don't worry about, you know, um, sweeteners that are going to kill you. Trust me, red meat is more likely to kill you than diet drinks. So, you know, data has come out to suggest that we're good if you're having diet drinks at the minute. And, if it helps you to keep sane, more importantly, and in a calorie deficit, then there's nothing wrong with diet drinks. And then we've got rice cakes and popcorn. So popcorn might be a surprise. Again, you just have to be careful about what brand that is and what flavor it is. So obviously like toffee popcorn drizzled in like toffee or caramel or whatever it is not going to be good. But generally popcorn is a really good light snack. Again, you can have quite a lot of volume of it. And it's not as, taxing or demanding on the calories as most other snacks. So popcorn's a great one. Rice cakes, really, really good. You can get rice cakes in loads of different flavors. I know not everyone's a fan of rice cakes, but it's still a really good option to have, and you can have quite a few of them, and they're not as bad for calories. But again, I think it's more so about the digestion side that the rice is a lot lighter on the body, and it's easier to digest and kind of distribute around the muscles and the blood. Alternative to rice, if you're not a rice fan, then obviously you've got things like Couscous, love couscous. So easy as well. You buy it in packets, a bit of water. Game changer. Don't forget about couscous. Obviously you've got things like mixed grains. Usually that comes with some sort of a rice if you're buying it in packs. Um, Obviously you've got like lentils. Beans are another great way of, getting some carbohydrates. Um, Pasta, obviously, depending on how your body digests that. Um, but pasta is another option as well. And yeah, beans, pulses, lentils, any type of grain. But I think couscous is probably my next go-to if I'm not cauliflower rice. Yeah, 100%. Um, because all you just got to break it down, right? It's just cauliflower. Probably not. I'm not sure how the carbs are on that, but yeah, like it's absolutely if that's something you can stick to, then cool. Just need to I might have to get back to you on that because I don't know what like additives or how that's actually formed, but from what I'm aware of, I'm pretty sure that's absolutely fine. Um, so they're like my top five snacks. Greek yogurt, game changer. You can kind of have that whenever you feel like in the day. Again, really good for sauces as well. So if you're sick of the dry shit, then chuck like a tablespoon of Greek yogurt in, mix it up. You can add some lime juice. You can add a little bit of Nando sauce. Nando sauce is a lot better on calories than most other sauces. So, you can spice it up a bit. Chopped vegetables always have some sort of a container of, carrots, um, celery. I think you're an absolute weirdo if you like celery, but each to their own. Um, Peppers and cucumber. Mixed nuts, just be cautious of, which is why it's there. Not really like a massive fan, but they are really good fats, and they will give you really good nutritional. It's like more of a nutritional aspect. Um, Diet drinks just to keep you sane. You're not going to get cancer. You're going to get cancer from 100 other things. And then rice cakes and popcorn are game changers as well. Um, yeah, and eggs. Yeah, chuck an egg in your rice. Egg fried rice. It's like so simple. I think sometimes we overlook the simple stuff and we demonize things. And again, like I forgot like even noodles, like rice noodles, are really, really good. Trying to again, it's trying to stay away from not like it doesn't have to be a specific rule, but like a general rule of thumb, if you can find something that's rice based rather than wheat, then it's typically a little bit better. So if you can find like a rice noodle or it's typically better than kind of like an egg and or wheat noodle. But yeah, chuck an egg into your rice, another great way just to kind of flavor stuff up, especially when you get that yolk in there. It's really, really good. And soy sauce as well. I really like soy sauce. Just a drizzle of soy sauce on rice can also be a game changer. So, yeah, not as much time to spend on each individual thing, because there was four topics rather than probably just one where we go more in depth. Um, if there are any more questions or as I kind of upload these as bite-sized episodes, then make sure you feedback in the group chat or just drop me a message, if you want me to go in depth with anything else, because I appreciate that I try to fly through this as with as much information but as little as possible to actually get through it. But yeah, hopefully the bite-sized video helps as well. You'll be able to refer back to it, and as you come across questions or that, make sure you drop it in the group chat. If you're watching this back on YouTube, then leave a comment below. And if you're watching this or listening to this in the car, on Spotify, then you can drop me a message on Instagram, Sean Kenny underscore, or on WhatsApp or the group chat if you are a client. So hopefully this helped today, and I hope this finds all the right people. I will end this here and have a wonderful evening.